Hola, Sasha. Saludos. Namaste. My name is Elliot, and congratulations on your journey. This is very exciting. I really love the Hridaya family. You guys have given me so much, and so I'm very happy to be able to shoot this video for you and contribute back some tools and techniques that I've learned that help you get your website found by the search engine, specifically Google. I know that us yogis like to go with the flow and work on attraction over promotion, so I definitely respect that. But at the same time, we have this website, you have your retreat center, and we want to get the good word out, right? We want people to find you so that way we can be spreading all the tools and techniques to impact their lives. So hopefully these tools for your website you will find beneficial. You can actually take them and run with them, or if you want me to help support you in this, that's what I'm here for as well. So diving in, we're going to be going over 3 things called content, backlinks, and citations. And a combination of these things are what help Google find you as they crawl websites on a daily and weekly basis. And basically it's giving you points, giving you more juice, so that way you'll get ranked up on the top of search engines. So looking at your website, it's a beautiful site. I really love the photos and the colors you got going on. The logo, especially the hummingbird. It's touching the heart right there. That's very cool. So the first thing we talk about is content, and content is all of the words, videos, pictures that you have listed on your site here. And basically Google likes to see about 1,500 words on a home page. And what this does is just show Google that you have something to say about the space that you're in. So imagine that there's a website with 500 words and you have 1,500 words. It's just showing Google that you're more relevant, that you have more things to say, and so they're going to be giving you points for that. So I'd say you have about 1,000 words on your website. So honestly, if you can even put like a blog at the bottom or just a little bit more, that's going to give just a larger presence when Google crawls and reads your site. What else we want to do, we'll talk about keywords in a little bit, but basically putting keywords into all your text here. So meditation retreat, yoga retreat, Mexico, San Cristobal, things like this. So that way when Google reads your words, they're finding these keywords that you want to be found for. The other thing we do with content is Google doesn't look at your picture. It looks at what your picture is saved as. So if I right click and hit save image as here, you can see the title of this picture is just a bunch of numbers, right? And so a real easy thing you can do is just resave these pictures with keywords. So if this picture, rather than again all these numbers, was saved as like meditation retreat Mexico, then if someone Googles that, Google's catching your photo, and that's going to add another point for them to bring you up. So that's a real easy thing you can do with all of your photos here. You can just make sure, yoga retreat Mexico, yoga retreat San Cristobal. Just name all of your photos with these keywords. So that's a little bit about content. Otherwise, your site looks great. Again, adding more words, making sure there's keywords in your content, and saving your pictures and your video. Hridaya Yoga Family Meditation Center, San Cristobal. Right? So this video is saved with all these keywords. So if we do that same thing on our pictures, that's going to help you. Okay. Moving on to what's called backlinks. Backlinks are anytime another website links to your website, and it's basically like a popularity contest on Google. These backlinks count as votes. So if you have a bunch of people linking to you, it's like a bunch of people are giving you a vote that you're relevant, that you're trustworthy. So I have this tool here called Ahrefs, and they show me all the metrics going on behind a website. So I know you just launched, so congratulations on getting going, and don't take this at all like you're not on the right track. It's definitely always a process. But your website scores here, you have a UR, which is the strength of your URL, score of 5, and a DR score of 2.2. The DR is a score of how strong the links that are linking to you are. So our goal is basically to boost up the number of backlinks that we have. You can see we have 3 right now, but also the quality of those backlinks. So if you're getting links from like a link farm, they're called, which is just a bunch of spammy links, you can go out and get 2,000 links, but if they're not coming from a trusted source, then Google sees that, right? They're smart. So we want to go in and get links from trusted sources, so other meditation websites, other retreat websites, even like Mexico travel websites. If we get links from like strong trusted websites, that's going to boost up your DR score, which will then boost up how strong your URL score is. So right now we have 3 backlinks coming from one different domain. So you have one website sending you 3 different links. And the goal, when I say competitors here, I know, again, in the yoga world, we're not so much competing and everyone really is family. But basically, if another site, so I have the #1 search when I type in Retreat Mexico is this Pura Vida Co-Retreat. So we can see they have 141 backlinks coming from 38 different websites. So again, when I talk about like beating our competitors would be the lingo we say in the business world. Of course, we're not trying to beat them, but we are trying to be found, right? We want to spread our message, and if we're buried on the 5th page of Google and no one's finding us, then we're not able to do our work. So basically the goal would be to get as many and then more backlinks from like the #1 competitor. And what we do is we can actually click into where they're getting their links from. So I can click on this 38 here, and we can see that Pura Vida is getting links from all these different websites here: Sacred Spring Retreat, jumpic.com, Compassion Inspired Health, etc. And so we can actually click onto these websites, see where they take us, and try to get a link on this website as well. And again, not all links are created equal. So the one I clicked on here, I clicked on Sacred Spring Retreat. They have a DR score of 3, so not like a super strong score. What we would do is actually try to look for, so here's a stronger one, right? 30. So we would look for links that have a strong score, and if we get a link from them, that's going to be passing us more juice. So these guys, we can go in here and just figure out how they got their link, and it would just take a little bit of work to see what we can do for us to get a link on there as well. So again, that's backlinks, and it just takes a little bit of work to click in here. I talked about keywords earlier, so these guys are being found for 345 keywords, while you're being found for 3 keywords. So again, this is something we would want to work into your content, and what we can do is just go in here, same thing, see what keywords they're being found for, and then make sure we have those keywords as well, or keywords that are relevant to you. So they have Wellness Retreat Mexico, and they're in position #3 for that. That's their brand name, of course. Spiritual Retreat Mexico, they're in position #2. Mexican Retreat, position #5. So again, we would just kind of observe what keywords they're using, and if someone is, this is the search volume, so there's 80 searches a month for Mexican Retreat, and they're in position #5. So if we can like work in, a yoga, the most beautiful Mexican retreat on yoga, something like that, then when someone types in Mexican retreat, we're being pulled up. So again, we can go in here and make sure we have all the keywords that the competition has, and make sure we have keywords that are specific to us. So, Ramana Maharshi, or Who Am I meditation, things like that. So that's our keywords, and then we can just see how much traffic they're getting from that a month. So they're getting 125 organic traffic from those keywords. So again, all these things are votes and pointing to Google that you have something to say, that you're relevant, that people are voting for you, and we just want to start building these things up. The last thing that we talk about is called citations, and citations have to do with the Google Map Pack here. So when I type in Meditation Retreat Mexico, these are the map pack. So it's a real quick, easy way for someone to click in and give you a call to check you out further. And basically, citations are anytime your name, address, and phone number is listed in directories all across the web. So Yellow Pages, Yelp, Facebook, LinkedIn, CityStar. There's normally about 200 different places that you can just get a listing on the directory. And the good news is they're free to get the listing. You just have to go in there and do the work. And basically, this is building out your digital footprint. So the larger digital footprint you have, then Google, can find you easier, and they'll start listing you on the top of this map pack here. So again, citations, really easy to do. It just takes a little bit of time, but they're free to do, and that's just building out your digital footprint. So that's about what I have for you today. Again, the content on your homepage, if you would name those photos, if you title those photos and then re-upload them, that would help. Making sure that you have keywords in your content. You of course want to keep it organic and specific to you, but if you just can work in, retreat Mexico or meditation retreat or yoga retreat, make sure those keywords are sprinkled throughout your site. And then the backlinking strategy, getting other websites to link to you. And that's, again, where you can go into a competitor's site and find where they're getting their links from. And then lastly is the citations. So you get listed in this Google Map Pack. That's your name, address, and phone number listed in directories all across the web. If you just Google like 50 top directories, internet directories, you can just get in there and start clicking down the list. So again, I hope this information has been helpful for you. These are all things that you can go ahead and do on your own. I definitely would be more than happy to support you in this. I, again, love everything that Hridaya is, everything that we stand for, and promoting the good word is top on my list, is getting more people to find any of these types of retreats, right? So I'd be delighted to help and support you in this in any way I can. I look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.